The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa State Cyclones taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this, quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. And the Buffaloes get it past the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week,
the offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. He makes the connection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and... A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And that pass is intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Timing.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down run. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Buffalo! With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
He's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because call it.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big. You got that a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The aerial assault continues. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Colorado!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Taylor wants to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get...
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Russell.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent. We just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes. Here comes the offense on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe. And he intercepts it. Bulldozes his way through. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Quarterback on the keeper. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Off the play fake. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want.
On first down, here comes this offense. Taylor wants to throw it. A strike downfield. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Buffs! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And there is little that will send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so not.
First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Miller. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Miller. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Taylor. He'll take a deep shot here. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing in that.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're positive.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Taylor wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I tell you what.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Hands it off. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to the 48. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And here comes the offense on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays, positive yards, and the ball off, set up a good second.
Now they're going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Colorado! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Trying to bully their way in. Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. They had hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Gets away from one, finds room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
It is go time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Got to keep that urgency up here, but already in position for the game-tying field goal. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. To live up to, one that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Ball, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the left. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Taylor wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take the deep shot, and he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. On target to the left. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds. But the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and referees caught it.
And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
TCU 3.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Taylor wants to throw. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Line gets set, first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've got them down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew the points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score a touchdown.
First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes his connection.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Russell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll immediately call timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this receiver is on fire.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push and just kind of give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for the end zone on second and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. He's knocked down in the backfield. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Direct snap. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game.
And makes the score, Colorado.
First down for this offense. On the move, it's Hayden. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Give to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback rolls down at the 17. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And that is a...
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down coming up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously there's...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought quarterbacks showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.